Urban Therapy with Sun752, and this is your daily go getimism number 949 for May 9th, 1978. For May 9th, 2017. It's amazing to me. Yo, that's really a long time ago, yo. 39 years. Crazy. All right, anyway. Anyway, um, today I want to talk to y'all about things being tried and false. You know how people say things are tried and true, or a person is tried and true, or a method is tried and true. In other words, you've tried something over and over again, and it has proven itself to be worthy. It has proven itself to be consistent. It has proven itself to be the real deal. But what about when something is tried and false? In other words, you've given it opportunity after opportunity, chance after chance, time after time. Oportunidad, oportunidad, después oportunidad, después oportunidad. In other words, but that's opportunity in Spanish. You know, like when you give something a chance to prove itself or to do right time and time again, and it proves itself to be wrong or false or just not up to par or whatever it says it what it's supposed to be over and over again, what happens? I mean, it's tried and false. Like you've confirmed that it's just not what it's supposed to be, or it's just not what it said it was. It's not where it's supposed to be. It's not. It's just not that thing. The bad part about this is it can be somebody that you really believed in. And it's tough when you believe in something, man. It really is. It's tough when you believe in something because a belief system means that there's something spiritual about, whatever you believe in. It means that a part of you really wants something to succeed, or really wants something to be what it has claimed to be. So when it doesn't turn out the way, when it doesn't turn out to be the way that you thought it was supposed to be, or the way that it said it was going to be, or worst of all, whatever it has the potential to be, it's like a big letdown. It really is a big letdown too, and it can hurt your feelings. It can sour a relationship. It can just make things really, really complicated. Complicated, the Facebook status. When it's complicated, that means it's just not what you want it to be. It's like I can't speak on it because I want to speak well of it, but I just have too much. I have too much information to the contrary. So, what kind of things have been tried and true that will push all of your feelings into the disappointment category? And don't get me wrong, because it's really not all about disappointment. It's just that seems to be a big part of it. Because something can be tried and false on a positive note. Like, for example, what if somebody is rumored to be a bad person, or they're rumored to be stupid, or they're rumored to be worthless or untalented, or whatever the case may be. It can happen in a variety of ways. And then when you, upon further inspection, time and time again, it is proved that it was worth something, or that it was smart, or that it was good, or that it wasn't rude, or that they were good friends, or that they were a good father, or that they were a good mom, or that they did take care of their business and handle their business the way they're supposed to. See, sometimes people put stuff out there about people based on things that they may have done a long time ago, or based on how they feel about the person personally. It's a sad thing in a way, but it's a fair thing. Let me break down something for y'all real quick. Because, remember I was telling y'all yesterday about the whole media thing and all of that. But I'm going to take a couple of seconds out here to explain the difference between something being unfair and something being unfortunate, because I think it warrants some investigation. See, when something is unfair, that means that it's supposed to be one way. Like, okay, if you have 2 children, 3 children, 4 children, however many children that you have, and you continuously treat 2 out of the 4 children like princes and princesses, and the other 2 you treat like paupers, you treat like hired help, you treat like they're worthless. You never do anything for them, you never support them, you never listen to them, you never do anything, positive in their favor. You treat them like shit. That's unfair, because they're all your children, and for you to treat 2 of them or 1 of them, better than everybody else, when a portion of your children gets all the love, time, attention, material items, support, when they get all of that, and then the other ones, they get nothing but yelled at, put on punishment, possibly physically abused, just treated harshly. How can that be fair? That's not fair. Now take that same scenario, and let's say you have, let's say you have 3 children. You have 3 children, and 2 out of the 3, the fathers are very active in their lives. Very active. They take them things. They take them places. They make sure that they know their family. They buy them things. They represent for the holidays. All kinds of stuff. Things that parents do. They make sure they spend time with them. They do a very good job of co-parenting. But one of the children, maybe you don't know who the father is. Maybe the father is known, but is not active in their lives at all. Well, yeah, that's unfortunate. It really is. It's not really unfair, because it would be unfair if it was done on purpose. It's unfortunate because that's just the way it is. It's not like somebody is deliberately not participating or helping out or something like that. You could say that the father may be actively not participating, and that is unfair. But the situation itself, that 2 of the children have their fathers in their lives, but the one doesn't, that's not unfair. That's unfortunate. The fact that maybe the 3rd father doesn't want to be active in the child's life, that's unfair. So I don't know if that was the best example, but I wanted to make the example kind of close, because sometimes it really does straddle the line. Like racism is unfair. Institutionalized racism, like when you discriminate and create opportunities or exclude somebody from opportunities based on their race. That's unfair. But your decision to be a racist is unfortunate. You see how that works? I don't know. Because it's your personal choice of whether you want to be a racist or whether you want to be prejudiced or whatever. And by the way, they're not the same thing. Bottom line is, your personal choice will make things, or can make things, unfair. It can also make it unfortunate. Anyway, getting back to what we were talking about. When somebody hypes themselves up to be a certain thing, and can do something or whatever, or they obligate themselves to something and they never deliver, they never come through, they never represent, well, yeah, they're tried and false. You know what I mean? The same way as when somebody says that somebody's not this, that, and the third or whatever, and sometimes people spread rumors or say things about people that aren't true just because they don't like them personally or because they've had a bad experience with them. So they don't give them the benefit of the doubt. And sometimes people report things in a certain manner that will make somebody look bad, even though it's not true. Sometimes people do it trying to say that they're trying to protect somebody because I knew they was bad or whatever, so I didn't, I made up a little something, or I stretched the truth a little bit. That's not right. Okay. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, when you're talking about something that's tried and false, that's something that was supposed to deliver, something that was supposed to come through, something that was supposed to represent. And time again, they've gotten opportunities to prove themselves, good or bad, and they haven't done it. So it's tried and false. Tomorrow night, May 10th, on the Urban Therapy with Sun show, we're going to be talking about incest, y'all. Incest? Yeah, we're going to be talking about incest. And it's going to get deep. We have our peoples, Erica Howard and Crystal Rice of the Black Economic Exchange Group. And we're going to break it down, man. They've worked in a lot of scenarios, with children and adults, and have seen the effects of incest firsthand. This show is going to be crazy, man. We got to stop acting like incest is something that gets pushed under the rug, swept under the rug, pushed in the closet, locked away, hidden, act like it never happened. Nobody wants to get blamed. People want to act like, people forgot or don't remember or whatever. But the long-lasting effects of incest are ridiculous. And we're going to really, really get into that from the child perspective and the adult perspective. So make sure y'all check out the Urban Therapy with Sun show tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call-in number is 319-527-6199. blogtalkradio.com/752. Peace. And that's that.